Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm sitting here at my desk and it's a mess. I'm going to show you. First of all, there is my trusty companion up here at the desk, Miss Puma. She enjoys the morning sunshine. So we sold a sticker. Get one of my stickers. I'm going to put it in this envelope here and I will mail it. If you want a sticker, you can get one by going to the link in the description. But they're cute, sharing the journey stickers. And I've got to go. I got the electrician here. We had a stanchion catch on fire over the weekend. He's rebuilding that. I've got to go to the post office and mail this sticker. I got to go see the pest control guy. He's here doing our monthly sprayings. And for those of y'all that didn't know that I'm an aspiring author, I have been working on a book in the mornings, so I stay pretty busy. So let me get finished getting out the door, and then I'll take y'all around and show you what's been going on. Should be a fun-filled, exciting day. We got so much going on here in the campground today that Cindy's taken the cart. We have our seasonal agreements going out on Wednesday. So this airs on Wednesday. So about the same time this airs, the seasonal agreements will be going out. So if you're one of our seasonals, be sure and check your spam folder. A lot of our emails for some reason goes there. So I'm going to meet with the electrician or either see what he did and get his report from my workers. I am trying to be more diligent in sharing the workload with my workers instead of just trying to do as much as I can myself. The problem is we have 2 employees sick, 1 out hurt. No, 2 out hurt. So my maintenance staff is probably cut in half. Sunday, we only had 2 people here. Cindy and I were out picking trash up all morning and taking care of the snack shack and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so right now until we get our staff back up, we're management, we're maintenance, we're housekeeping. I yesterday was mopping floors and everything because, you know, you get into the bottom third of the season and everybody's tired. People are quitting, people are getting hurt because they're tired and they're not being as careful, and it goes on and on and on. And seems like the only people that aren't allowed to get hurt or tired is Cindy and I. So you can see right here at the office, Cindy's already at the office. I'll bring you back when we get to the stanchion. So we have the electrician here. We're in the field sites. So as y'all can see, the side of this surge protector just got totally zapped. The end of the plug that goes into it from the camper got zapped.
That's all the new stuff though.
Yeah, this is the new stuff. Let's see, here's the old pedestal. Got some melt marks right there. Got a bunch of dirt and stuff. I really don't see anything really wrong, unlike the one at FS6 or FS5 where the wire was loose and it was arcing. So let's see what the electrician says. So this day is going to be a lot worse than I thought. Yeah, I've never been. So it ended up being, according to the electrician, not the campground's fault. There's no burn marks in the stanchion. We looked at it through and through. It's all on the camper side, and they're not happy. So here we are on day 2 of filming this vlog. Yesterday completely got away from me, and I did not have the time, ability, or patience to film. We had more problems with the electrical, not with the electrical, but with like Atlantic Electric and stuff like that, Atlantic City Electric, and people that it consumed probably 4 hours of my day. Would have been very boring content. And then on my way back to the park from taking care of some of that stuff, we had a kayak trip. One of the passengers got lost on the river. And so I've been able to build a pretty decent relationship with the park police, which we're in the Wharton State Forest, which is part of New Jersey Park Program. And so I had to put together a team or a group to go with the park police down the river. They didn't have any boats readily available, so we loaded up some of our boats here in the park for them to use and took them over down into the park past Godfrey's Bridge and helped the park police launch. And we didn't finish that until after 6 o'clock, I believe, if my remembering's right. So with that being said, I'm back here behind the store. Cindy and I have kind of gotten the day ready. Photographer's here that's going to update pictures for the website. Getting ready for some upper management from Ivy and ownership to come in tomorrow. And so it's been a busy morning, but we're going to leave the park here in a minute and take care of some of our own stuff. And I think the park looks good. Cindy and I got to ride around and get some what we're going to do when the Ivy group is here, and then we'll be out of the park. So y'all are going to join us for the rest of the day. I know some of the river rescue stuff would have been good, but good content. But I thought it was more important for me to focus my attention to not what would be a cool shot or make a cool part of the storyline, but getting these people safely back off the river. So we did that, and hope you enjoy your trip with us today. Thanks for sticking around and your patience. Let's go get busy. Yeah. So we are finally left the campground, and we've been needing to get out the campground. We finally have loosely made winter plans, and I'm excited to. We're going to go to Georgia, hang out with some friends. We're going to leave the park sometime in November. We don't know. We got to get the park all buttoned up so we have a nice, safe place with everything working when we come back over the winter. But so we're going to leave in November. We're going to go down to Georgia. When we get there, we have some exciting news to share with you, hopefully, once we get there. So we're going to go to Georgia, visit some friends until mid-January to mid-February. Park opens back up April 1, right? April 1. And we'll come back up in, probably mid-February, I think, and start getting the store ready and the park ready for next season. But what do you think? You excited about going to Georgia?
Oh, absolutely.
And while we're there, we can go over to South Carolina, because we're going to be right up in the area where South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia, all kind of that little corner. Maybe not North Carolina. It's Tennessee. Tennessee, Georgia, and South Carolina all come together. So we'll be, Cindy's brother lives in Greenville, so we'll be an hour and a half from them. My parents live in Hilton Head. We'll be 3 hours from there. Kids live in the suburbs of Columbia, so we'll be 2.5 hours from them. We may even go stop back at Midpoint and see how the old park's looking and see our friends there. So it's going to be nice to go in from working 50 to 60 hours a week each to working 25 hours-ish. So it looks like we're going to be able to work remotely. And we got one of the workers going to stay in the park for us to handle stuff there. So that's good. We're excited. Now we're gonna head out and get some lunch, and we got to UPS and drop off an unwanted clover machine that was delivered that we don't want to have to pay for at the park, and maybe go to the store, may go to Goodwill. I don't know. You'll have to stick around because we don't know what we're doing, so you'll know when we know. So we'll see you down the road. So there's the UPS store here in Hamilton. We're going to drop another package off this week at the UPS store. Very excited to see that right there we've got reserved parking for UPS. So I'm gonna go drop this package off, and then we're gonna go over to Folsom, New Jersey. Do you remember the name of the...
I thought you looked it up.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but there's a diner in Folsom, New Jersey. We're gonna try. We try to go to a new place every time to experience all the food. Cindy's gonna look it up while I drop this off. Where are we going?
Well, the name of the diner is Harley Dawn.
That's it. Yeah, like the motorcycle, Harley.
But they're closed on Tuesday.
All right, let's try that. JJ's. Where was JJ's?
Obsidian?
Abscon. Abscon, am I saying that? Abscon, New Jersey? Is that a place? It's about a half hour away. We're trying to try a new place every time. Oh, what was the guy in the UPS store remembered me from last time?
Okay, so do you really think they've had that much traffic in that little UPS
No,
store?
he remembered that they opened last time we were in town.
Right.
And they were having the
there
grand open.
first.
I was their first customer, and he remembered me.
Do you feel special?
I bet it's because I'm number one. All right, so we're gonna find we're gonna find JJ's in Abscon. Let me know if I'm
I
pronouncing that
think
right.
she said obsidian.
All right, so here's the picture of it on the
No,
phone.
stop.
You stop.
I'm not sure I've got the right one.
It actually says on the thing Egg Harbor Township.
All right, it says it's 31 minutes away.
Yeah, that's what she said, about a half hour.
And, okay.
All right, plug your phone in and hit, oh, it's Harper. So we lent the car yesterday to Harper and his girlfriend, fiance, future wife. And they've unplugged all our...
I'll tell you, we're not used to sharing.
No.
We don't like to share.
Upside down. There you go. All right, we're gonna hook this up, and we're gonna go to JJ's. So if Becky and Jeff, Georgia Jeff,
head northeast toward US 30 East,
are watching,
Horse Pike.
y'all are the ones that told us to try this restaurant. So if it's not good, I'm stopping by your camper.
We're gonna have a talk.
Yes. Away we go. So we actually just turned around. We got, I don't think, 15 minutes down the road, 10 minutes down the road.
I don't even think it was that.
And we get an email from the corporate. They'll be calling you to set up your new clover machine. Here, you tell them, because I'm driving. They're going to call you next week, they said?
I think so, to set it up, and
I got to go see if I can repossess it from...
and I'm like, we literally just dropped it off at the UPS store. We had a return label. So now we're going to see if we can retrieve it. Who knows? Who knows?
Comedy of errors.
Never a dull moment with us. The one time we try to be efficient.
All right, I'm gonna go get it. Maybe.
Good.
All right, so we arrived at JJ's. I gotta lock the car. So we got that package back in here. Let's go see what it looks like. Front looks a little odd with the.
Looks like an old office building.
It does look like an old office building. Says open, so we'll see what it's like on the inside. It says we do not accept gift cards from AMX Visa, but it doesn't have Visa logos. You got to make sure that they accept cards because we're like everybody. It's nice and cool in here. Oh, it looks nice. Please wait to be seated. All right, Cindy, what'd you get?
Cheeseburger.
Yep.
Well, with bacon.
Bacon. I got one too. Looks delicious. I've got onions, lettuce. She's playing.
Hi, Jane.
All right, Cindy, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being not the best, what do we think?
I think it's a 10.
We could come back here if we're ever in this area. It was about a 35-minute ride from UPS the second time, if you don't include the first part.
The first go round.
Yep, and so we're gonna head back to the campground, and
No, it was very good. They had all fresh food.
So the hamburgers,
everything was handmade. The lady was telling us this when she sat us down.
So they weren't like Cisco frozen burgers.
No.
They're like, they were different sizes. They were like
handmade patties.
Right.
And everything was very good. They had on the menu chicken salad, tuna salad.
Had a lot of good stuff.
All that was freshly made. Well, I guess it's the.
So Becky and Jeff, you're off the hook. We're not going to come by and harass you.
That's right. You did a good job.
So,
good recommendation.
Yep. So we're headed back to the campground and we'll catch up with you there. All right, we made it back to the campground. All right, we made it back to the campground. Dropped Cindy off at the office. She's got a lot of computer stuff to do. And I'm gonna go up and take the money out of the laundry room. So, and then after that, I'll show you all the pool and some other things that's been going on. Finding the key. You see these colored quarters, those are employee quarters, and then the regular silver quarters are what our guests are using. So the laundry here does pretty good. Alright, so I left my toolkit up here. We got a broken wash machine. Harper says he can fix it if I have my toolkit. So let's go in the snack shack. I think that's the last place I used it. Yeah, toolkit's right over there. Just bring the whole things. I gotta take it home tonight. When ownership comes tomorrow, I gotta show them. I got 3 roofs with these big white patches on them. We need new roofs. All right, so somebody slamming the wash machine broke this piece. That wash machine is completely broken and doesn't run, so Harper's going to change out the piece.
Oh yeah.
So he's smarter than your average bear.
You think so, Dad?
Yep.
I don't know. Sometimes I guess.
All right. Look at there. Smarter than the average bear. Get these broken signage off of it. So we come in the pool room. I want to check to make sure the automatic chlorine machine, it's got chlorine in it. That pump's running. This is the brand new pump. She's running. Got three things of chlorine left. Those things are $42 a piece, and the pool will go through one of those every 2 days. So I've got about a week's worth of chlorine left, including what's in the chlorinator. Let's go take a look at the pool. So the pool's got its blue color back. It's nice and clean, looking good. Flowers around the pool are doing nice. Not bad for half-price flowers from Lowe's. All right, with the owners coming to the park tomorrow, I asked the guys to go up and clean the sign up at the main road before you turn in, and the one as you come in the gate. I did not go take a look at them. We were coming back because we had a whole bunch of other stuff we were doing, and I was on the phone with the regional director, so let's go take a look. I think it looks a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. They left the Hello Kitty sticker on it, but other than that, definitely better. I think both sides look good. Now we'll go check the gate sign or the entrance sign. Let's see. Pull up on it long ways. That one really looks a lot better. I think Bobby did those. Thank you, Bobby. Let's check the general store sign. That looks pretty good too. We'll go down here and cross Godfrey's Bridge and turn around. This is the state park property right here. Go down here to the other side of this to the turnaround. River's looking nice. Here's the part that backs up to the campground. Very pretty. All right, let me get turned around and go back in. So we are back. I am back at the camper. Went ahead and added this little camera. I don't like it. Number one, somebody could just knock it down, and it has to be plugged in, which I don't like. So I got another camera, came yesterday. Harper's gonna come over in a little while and help me put it up. So this is the new camera I got. So we're gonna put that up. I'm gonna take Sir Chance. Say hey, Chance. You ready to go outside? Oh, you wanna go for a walk? Take Chance for a walk, then I'll be back. So the new camera is a radio link, and it's solar. So I gotta try to figure out how to put it on this white pole, and I got the Techno RV big heavy duty suction, and the plan is to mount somehow the camera to this pole, and then to put the pole on the side of the slide looking out this way. I hate to say that I'm having to do this because we are sending out the new agreements at the campground, and some people aren't going to be asked back, and I'm really not sure how that's going to go. So Figure I better put up a camera. Let me see if I can figure out how to get this thing mounted and I'll bring you back. So it's here everything that comes. Got a base for the camera. We got the camera. Got the base for the solar panel. Got the solar panel. Got a couple of these guys, not sure what they're for. So I got to read the directions, but that's that. So the first thing I did is I put the base on there, drilled a hole, and put 2 screws in to hold the base. That's where the camera's going to go. All right, so we got the solar panel hooked up here on top with 2 screws. The camera here.
Are
Now,
you sure that's going to be high enough?
it's going to be way up there.
Okay, I don't know. I'm asking questions.
So now we got to figure out how to hook it all up. There's Harper down there. Harper climbed the ladder and used the RV Techno clip there. So we've adjusted the camera. There's the solar panel. It's just a piece of, what is that, 1/2 inch or 3/4 PVC. And got the camera looking down there. Harper's loading up the app. I'll show y'all what the view looks like on the camera, but nobody will be able to mess with the camera from up here. But it'll provide a lot more security than that little camera I had on the front. I really need to get up here and wash off this roof. That's what happens when you're underneath pine trees. There's Mr. Chance down there. Harper's getting the camera loaded up. So I forgot to format the card. Harper's going to try to remove the SD card without falling off the roof. And I'll show you what it looks like while he's doing it. So this is what it looks like on the phone. There's Harper's hand. What you doing? Laying in the rocks. That's Chance's the security 1.0. The camera's security 2.0. He's in the ready to pounce position. All right, so the batteries are about to go dead, but what I tried to show in that last clip that was nothing but picture is that when you do motion, the light turns on and it helps it capture a better picture. It's a huge upgrade for us with security. So Cindy, we're done for the night?
Absolutely.
All right, y'all, we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.